first question you're probably wondering is, what is an Enchiridion? For a quick definition, it means a collection. The next question is, why would theologians give a name like that to a book? The answer to that is that people who are well educated like to confuse people outside their field with terms that make sense only to them. Humor aside, the Enchiridion of Indulgences is actually a marvelous book containing the Church's revised collection of indulgence prayers and acts. The sad thing about this book is that few Catholics have seen it or heard of it, and even fewer know how to spell it. Contrary to popular opinion, Vatican II did not do away with indulgences. This doctrine was reviewed and was later disregarded as irrelevant by many Catholics. The Enchiridion was released in 1968 under the difficult-to-pronounce Latin name of Enchiridion Indulgentiarum by the Sacred Apostolic Penitentiary. Pope Paul VI gave his full approval of the book on June 15th of that year, and it went into mass production, no pun intended, by the Vatican Press. Indulgences were revised in that only the most important works of prayer and works of piety, charity, and penance had an indulgence. A greater emphasis was made on works of piety, while the overall number of indulgences had been reduced. It was hoped that this would inspire Catholics to do more works of charity and become closer to God. The Enchiridion states that the main concern has been to attach greater importance to a Christian way of life and to lead souls to cultivate the spirit of prayer and penance and to practice the theological virtues rather than merely repeat certain formulas and acts. It makes sense. St. Thomas of Aquinas preferred to give alms, a free gift given to help relieve the poor, before fasting and penance. He said that almsgiving possessed more completely the virtue of satisfaction than prayer. St. James also placed a great deal of emphasis on action by saying how a person can be justified by works and not by faith alone. James 2:24. Prayer is a wonderful thing, but we also need to get our hands dirty and perform acts of charity for God as well. If you would like to learn which prayers and works have indulgences, get a copy of the Enchiridion of Indulgences. It is also available for free on the internet at various websites. Do a search for it and you will find it. A book like this can only bring you closer to God. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now so you won't miss future shows. You can view the show notes on ecclesiabytes.com.